In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to show you what your biggest competitor, Gabriel's Tree Services and Landscaping, is doing, so you're able to essentially know what they're doing and copy it so that way you're able to get more customers. So when you look at Gabriel'sTreeServices.com, which is where we're at right now, you're able to see Gabriel. And what you're going to notice is that they're able to get more calls because when you search for them on any Google search, for example, Los Angeles tree removal, you're going to see all these ads here, and then you're going to see Gabriel's Tree Service right here, the essentially the second one in the map pack. And if you scroll down here, you're going to see them again here in the search results when you're looking for a tree removal in Los Angeles. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to break down what these guys are doing so that way you are able to essentially mimic success and get yourself more business. So when we look at Gabriel's Tree Service, there are a few things here. When you move their site, you see how their web page essentially goes with it. So no matter how small it gets, you always know that everything on their screen is shown. That means their site is responsive. Now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to show you what they're doing in order to get more calls. We're not just doing this to show you some website stuff. We're doing this because the easier it is for people to find you, the more calls you're going to get. Now, based off this article from Search Engine Watch, it essentially shows you that based off your positioning on the search results, the better your search position is, essentially the more customers are going to find you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and it says that the number one position gets 33% of people going to their website, and the last person gets like 3%. So here are the actual percentages here. So if we go back and we check these search results, we see that they're number 2 right here. So according to this article, they're getting almost 18% of people stopping by on their website. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find out how these guys are getting so many people to go to their website while everyone else is getting the scraps. One of them is that responsive website, how when we make it smaller, it shows up more. Also, if you look at this software that we have, it shows Google Index 14. That means that they have 14 pages on their website. So if they have a services tab, and they probably have some other tabs right here. About us, services, special offers. So if you are able to make at least 14 pages, you'll be able to copy them as far as the number of pages, because the more pages they have, the bigger their site is. The bigger their site is, the more trustworthy it looks. Also, they don't have too many words on their page. So if you're able to write more content, write more things on your pages instead of like this minimal amount, you're going to be seen as a more authoritative site. So it's going to help you out more. Now there are other things that you're able to do, such as doing backlinking. This is showing the citations. Citations essentially show you, it says like 501 citations on SEMrush. So citations essentially show you what it means and how you're able to get how many people are essentially pointing to your site. Now, when we say pointing to your site, that means that your site has other websites that are talking about your site. So they have 501 other sites talking about their site, which makes their site more credible. In addition to that, when you go through it, you see that they have a clickable phone number, so it makes it easy for customers to want to call them. So you see how they're doing all these different things that are making it so that way people call them easier, and it's getting them more customers. If you look down here, you see how it's easy to find Gabriel's Tree Service and it's harder to find other people. So if you go down to like page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no one's going to be going here. So what you want to do is essentially mimic success and essentially get more people to call you. Now there's multiple ways to do that. You're able to pay with ads. You're able to get yourself seen on these search results like Gabriel's Tree Service. You're able to do it with ads. There's a correct way to do that. You're able to do it with maps. There's a correct way to do that. And you're able to do it with organic. There's a correct way to do that. And depending on how well you do it, you're able to get seen in these higher percentages and have more people calling your business, as opposed to being down here where no one finds you. So if this is something that makes sense for you and you want to get more people to call you, then by all means, just respond back or shoot me a text or call back, and we'll be happy to talk to you more about this in detail. So talk to you later.